Bonjour. Welcome to part 2 of subject pronouns. Now, what we're going to do for our interactive notebook is I have found these little things that will help you keep up with which subject pronouns go where and what they stand for. So you're going to get a sheet of paper that's going to have les sujets singuliers. This is the subject pronouns that are going to go in this envelope. And then you have one that is going to be called les sujets pluriels. And this is where your plural subject pronouns are going to go. Now, I've already cut these out, but I'm going to try to demonstrate to you how to put it together. So, first thing we do, let's take the singular one, okay? So, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take this part right here, and you're going to fold it in, right, like that, okay? And then you're going to unfold it. And then if you notice on the other side of this thing, you have these little flaps that have these little tiny dots on either side, all right? So what you're going to do is you're going to fold those in. So I'm going to do that right now. Okay, so when you're done, you're going to have them folded inside like this, all right? So then what you're going to do is you're going to take some glue, and you're going to put it on these little flaps. And then once you take the glue and you fold it up, it looks like a little envelope. And that's what it's going to look like. So I'm going to do that right now. Okay, so here is this one done. I've already glued it. I folded it up and I glued it. So now it looks like a little envelope. So then you're going to do the same thing with your plural subject envelope. So I'm going to do that real quick. I'm going to pause this. Okay, so now I have the plural one. I'm still trying to figure this camera out. And now I have the singular one. Okay? So they look like little envelopes. And when you open it, you can see that there's a little pocket in there. Okay? So you're going to actually put your subject pronouns in there. The singular ones, of course, the plural ones are going to go in this one. And the singular ones are going to go in this one. So, we're going to put these two down for right now. Then you're going to get a sheet that looks like this. Okay? Now, you're going to end up cutting out all of these circles. Okay? Every single circle. Alright? Which I've already done on mine. So I'm going to show you what I did. So, here are all of my singular ones. Here's the one for tu. Okay? I cut it out, and then on the back, I wrote what you can see here. I wrote what it meant, you, second person, and I made sure I reminded myself that you use this subject pronoun, tu, when you're talking to a friend or a family member. So I wrote that on the back. Then, for je, okay, I just simply wrote on the back, I, and then first person, because I'm talking about me. So I'm in the first person, I. Tu, I forgot to say on tu, it's supposed to be second person because you're talking to the person. All right? Then I have on, that's another singular one. On, when you flip it over, you need to write one or we because it can technically be used to replace nous. So third person, one. Then you have elle, all right? On the back of elle, you need to write she/it, because remember on part 1, I told you about how these subject pronouns also mean it. They don't have a separate word for it. Their subject pronouns also mean it when they're replacing an inanimate object or a dog or a cat or an animal. So third person, you use L when you're talking about a girl or a feminine noun. And notice I wrote on the bottom feminine nouns. And then we have il. Il. Il, it looks like two L's, but it really isn't. It's a capital I and then an L. Okay? And il means he or it. Okay? So you need to write he/it, third person, because you're talking about the person when you use il. It's for masculine nouns. All right, those are our singular subject pronouns. So you're going to put those in this envelope. These are going to go in this little envelope, like that. Okay? And I'll tell you what page you're going to glue this on, because on the back it says in French, oops, this way, attache à ton cahier avec de la colle. Attach to your notebook with glue. So this is the part that's going to go onto your notebook page. All right, so now we have les pronoms pluriels, plural subject pronouns. So let's start with nous. All right, nous, and I just noticed that I wrote something incorrectly. So let me get my pen. I put second person, it's not second person. Hang on. All right, so nous means we. Okay, so I put on the back we, and it's first person because you're talking about yourself and someone else. Okay, so we. So this is the nous, that's plural. All right, then you have vous. Remember vous, you're talking to an adult or to a group. It can mean you or y'all. So you need to make sure you write you and y'all, to adult or group, and it's second person. Then you have il plural. Remember, this is for a group of boys or a group of boys and girls. Masculine or masculine and feminine nouns means they. So I wrote on the back, they, boys or boys and girls, third person. And then I have L plural. L plural, only girls, only feminine nouns, means they. Third person, all girls. That's what I wrote. So these subject pronouns are going to go in your plural subject envelope. So you'll stick these in there. And then you're going to take this one and you're going to take this one. All right? And you're going to glue them. You can glue them side by side. That's the way I want them. Glue them side by side onto page 12 of your interactive notebook. And I'll show you. So right here, page 12, okay, page 12, and here they are, all right? Now there is another activity that, whoa, there we go, oh, this way, no, this way, that we're going to do, yeah, okay, there, down here, all right, that we're going, it's a little activity that we're going to do together, and then you're going to glue that at the bottom of page 12, all right? We also talked about the difference between tu and vous, okay? The difference between tu and vous. So, what we're going to do is, now this you can't really see, but this is another activity that we're going to glue this on page 13, and you are going to, underneath the tu flat, you're going to write what we discussed about when to use tu, and then under the vous flat, you're going to do the same thing. But you're going to write the situations in which we use vous. Okay? So that's next. All right. So hang on a second. So, like I said, now we have this one right here. Okay? This one is already cut out for you. All we have to do is cut this line here just to separate the two. So I'm going to do that. All right, so then what happens is that It's flappy. You see this part over here in that little dotted line? You're going to, on the back of that, you're going to glue just that part of it onto page 13 so that we can write directly on the paper underneath each one the notes that we're going to use. Okay? So I don't have those readily available, but I can tell you, and you can write them down if you want to just do that. So under the to flap, you're going to write down 4 things. You use to when you talk to a friend, when you're talking to a person you know well, when you're talking to a child, and when you're talking to somebody in the family. You will use vous when you're talking to a teacher or an adult, talking to a group of people, whether it's your friends or whoever, or when you're talking to someone you don't know well. And that, again, like I said, is going to go on page 13 of your notebook, and you're going to write them underneath your flaps like I did. Okay? So, this is subject pronouns part 2. And the activity, like you can see here, all right, that we're going to do is right here. And if I can get the stupid notebook to do right with the camera. Okay, so you're going to get this activity, we'll do it together, and we'll glue it onto page 12 at the bottom. All right, hopefully this made sense. If it didn't, let me know. Thank you.